Greetings everybody and welcome to a new video. My name is Fuko and today we have a look at quality of life mods. We all have been there. Ark Vanilla can be quite frustrating with some of its mechanics and supposedly balancing stuff that they did for official. So yeah, there are quite a lot of quality of life improving mods to the game that everybody who has his own server or single player game should add to their save. And first of all, this video will not invent the wheel new. Like, most of the people that play with mods will probably already know most of these mods themselves. I am just here to give the more new players that are not familiar with the Ark Ascended mod catalog a little insight in what they should install before starting their single player or private server adventure. And I want to get that out of the way instantly. Vanilla with Sprinkles. This is one of the most downloaded mods in the Ark quality of life improvement catalog. And after you install Vanilla with Sprinkles on your save, you have this little ice cream cone up here in the top left corner. You're clicking it and it gives you a lot of new options that you can toggle, activate and deactivate depending on how you want to play your own game. You can show player stat points, you can dino stat points colors. You can auto unlock all tech realms in your game if you don't want to grind bosses. You can unlock all the engrams without spending points on them. You can activate a pickup gun, a dino management gun, dino gun kill gives XP. There's stuff like emote auto unlocks, repair anvil that lets you repair all your broken tools for way less resources than they would be if you would repair them in something like a smithy or a replicator. You can modify how high the average level spawns of creatures shall be in your game. So for everybody that doesn't know, the island uses 0.5 scaling. That's why there are so little amount of 150 spawns on the island and why it's so hard to find any high level ones there. On Ragnarok, there are a lot of high level ones, a lot of 140, 150, 145, and that is because Ragnarok has a 0.7 scaling. So if you put it to 1.0, everything spawns in 150. There are only 150 mobs. I like to put it to 0.8, so you still have some low level ones, but it definitely navigates more towards the high level ones, which really increases my quality of life in Ark because I don't have to back over like hours and hours of search for high levels to spawn that I'm looking for. Amazing. There's also crafting skill tonics that highly increase your building time or reduce the building time for like stuff like building parts and stuff. So if you build a lot of foundations and walls and ceilings, you are getting much more done. Also, you can transfer elements and apex items with Vanilla with Sprinkles by just activating the little thing here. Just put the little thing on and you can transfer your elements and trophies, which is a huge improvement because hunting all of these creature trophies locally on the server that you need them sometimes can be quite frustrating depending on the spawn rates. One good example is Island and Megalania. You will, if you want to grind boss fights, finding enough Megalania to actually start bosses on end will be a nightmare. So yeah, this is Vanilla with Sprinkles. A lot of improvements to your game, and it is one click away to add. Next one, Super Spyglass Plus. A lot of people have downloaded this. I think it's like 1 or 2 million people or something like that. A lot of you people been there. You wanted to tame a creature and you knocked it out, and it turns out that it has garbage stats. And even if you tame that creature, the garbage stats that the creature had before you tamed it didn't make like the extra levels that it got after you tamed it didn't make up for the fact that it had garbage stats to begin with. So even if you roll like 30 levels in melee, you still ended up with only like 45 levels in melee after tame, because it was on 15 melee points before tame. You will never have to deal with that one again, because the Spyglass Plus automatically displays all of these stats and traits and colors of the dinosaur on the left hand side of the screen. You can see anything of the on the creature, all the points, all the colors with the little color codations. It shows you when the creature can mate again. It even shows you when the creature has a buff. I can show you that one really quick if I find the Spino that actually has the saddle. I don't know which... Ah, there it is. I didn't see it. So now it gets the healing boost, and you can see it has the aspect of spring right below, right under the stat points. So this one is super helpful for you to actually find the perfect 150 tame in the wild with like 30 or more natural stat points in melee or HP, so you never waste time on a useless knockout tame again. Perfect. And if you want to change the colors of your creature and you would like to know which exact color code that color actually is, the mod actually shows you, which is amazing. So, third on our list of quality of life improving mods is their Dino Finder, which is an exceptionally helpful mod for anybody who is like big in taming creatures. I mean, it's Ark, everybody's big in taming creatures. But if you are taming a lot on your games, the Dino Finder will help you instantly find any tame that you are looking for, because it has an integrated homing, like a ping feature that allows you to know exactly where the creature is on the map, and I'm showing you that right now. You double click your M button, and you have this little button added on the right below corner on your screen while you are in the map. And if you click on this one, it shows you all the creatures that are currently on the map. Every single one. It even shows you alphas. It shows you all the mod creatures that you have. Every single one, every single variant. It doesn't matter if it's aberrant or if it's like extinction, like sundered, which a lot of mods are. It shows you dire polar bears. It shows you literally anything there is on the map. Even untamables like death worms. Everything. So if you click on it, you can just click this little button and it automatically shows you where these creatures are on the map. And then you click on it and it shows you the direct path to the creature. You will no longer have to search for a creature on hours on end. You will instantly find everything you are searching for in an instant. What makes this one extremely good too is that... Oh, sorry. It instantly shows you all of the stat points of the creature that you're looking for. It shows you the traits, and you can sort by gender. If you're looking only for female, only for male, or both. You can look only for babies, only for juveniles, or for all of them. You can even put in a range if you think the option to find anything at all times on the map is too overpowered. You can just put a limiter on yourself, basically. You can even look for traits if you're looking for stuff like mineral bearing and stuff. You just type in mineral bearing, and wait, it still had the Edmontonia pre-selected, and it shows you instantly all of the creatures with mineral bearing on the map right now. If you want to further reduce how many creatures it shows you on the map, you just pick the exact creature that you want the trait on. Like, let's say Allosaurus. Wait, I clear the finder. You select Allosaurus, and then you select stuff like aggressive or carefree, I don't care. And it shows you exactly only the creature that you're looking for with the set stat that you're looking for. Extremely helpful. In the old days of Ark, we spent hours and hours, sometimes real-life days, to find the creature that we were looking for. But this is an absolute game changer for everybody who doesn't want to waste his precious real-life lifetime for stuff like this. We all want to enjoy Ark, so we shouldn't just frustratingly search for the creature that we are looking for 20 real-life hours, in my opinion. So, you can also put stuff in your favorites if you are looking for it more than once in a while. Alright, so we have 3 out of 4 that I wanted to show you out of the way. And now I'm gonna show you the last of the quality of life improvement mods that I wanted to show you. And that's the Better Gene Scanner. I already showed this one in a last video, but I'm glad to show this one again. You all know that the normal Gene Scanner, you are not allowed to change stats, change traits on adult creatures. What the improved Gene Scanner does, it allows you to freely move all of the traits that you want to exchange on a creature, no matter what stage of maturation it is in. You can just switch it back and forth. So I can just put this Carefree on the adult Spino and move it back. It is no problem. All these stats are basically unlocked. It also adds new traits for your Ark game, like Bloodlust, which is an empowered vampiric trait. There's also one that lets every creature be underwater indefinitely, but it has like a 10 times armor reduction or something like that. So there are a lot of new traits that this mod is actually adding to the game. And you can also turn your stats that you don't, your traits that you don't need into points. And these points can be used to upgrade other traits that you want upgraded. So you no longer have to look for these precious level 3 traits in the wild. You can just upgrade them yourself with the points that you have farmed with traits that you didn't need. So yeah, that was all there is already. These are, in my opinion, the 4 most important quality of life mods that everybody should add to their game. It will spare you tons and tons of time. And yeah, this is basically all there was that I wanted to talk about. For all the new players that are not familiar with quality of life improvement mods on Ark Survival Evolved, or Survival Ascended, sorry. If you guys have more quality of life mods that you really want to share, put it into the comments. I am reading every comments, so I will look into these mods. Maybe I will actually do a video about them. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video helped some of you guys to improve your localized Ark games. I am Fuko, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.